Hello everyone, my name is Axel Matias Gonzalez. I'm going to tell you about a very important period of history Mexican period. Is this name that period is the rise and fall of the Azteca civilization 1325 to 1521 Mexico. The Aztec Empire, also called and more precisely Triple Alliance, Mexican Empire or Tenochtitlan Empire. One was an entity of territorial, political, and economic control that exerted in the central zone of Mesoamerica during the late postclassic before the Spanish conquest. When the Spanish arrived in 1590, 1590 19, the lands of the alliance very effectively ruled from Tenochtitlan, while the other partners in the alliance assumed subsidiary roles. Imperial cult specifically was that of Ustupuchcotli, the distinctive warrior patron god of the Mexica. The founding and subsequent expansion of the Triple Alliance took place once Azcapotzalco was defeated until the capital of the Tepenac Empire, dominant in the Valley of Mexico. This city was defeated by the Alliance of Mexica, and Alco was until then themselves vassals on the Tapanecas in 1420. From then on, territories of the Aztec Empire were expanded until they occupied the center of Mexico, the central area or Oaxaca, the coast of the Gulf of Mexico, and Guerrero and the Soconusco. The end of the Aztec Empire occurred on August 30 of the year 1521, when the Spanish, in alliance with the Tlaxcalans and Totonacs, among all. I'm going to explain you with my own words about this period. This historic period is very important for Mexican history, but this period consisted in Hernan Cortes and with his Spanish Empire conquered the Tenochtitlan Empire, but I I think this period was necessary for Mexican history. I remember that other rivals of Tenochtitlan, these rivals joined for Hernan Cortes and his Spanish Empire for conquest Tenochtitlan, but his these rivals and Hernan Cortes could conquest Tenochtitlan. For the other part, I think this century or period was very sad for all the lives were lost during this period, but I don't like this period was sadistic, but he's necessary for Mexican history. In conclusion, this period that happened during the 14th century, this period consisted in that Hernan Cortes and his Spanish army alliance with other Tenochtitlan's rivals for the reason to conquer Tenochtitlan, but the Spanish army had better army weapons that Tenochtitlan's weapons, but I think this period was very important for the history Mexican, but for other part, this period it was very sadistic, and I don't like this. Uh, the all lives were lost during this period.